What is up everyone, JQ the protagonist _ Sonic fan 2K6 here, and this video is another downfall video, and his name is Dan Sobel, and why you should cut ties with him. Okay, if you guys are on the internet every day, you guys must have heard of Dan Sobel. So Dan Sobel is an autistic man that is in his 20s, but the actions he did is very dangerous. Well, Dan Sobel has did some bad things, even being a pedophile, and I am gonna talk about him being a perv later in the video. Let's first start off with the first reason. Okay, this doesn't surprise me at all. Man-childs like him needs to sit down and touch grass. He made angry video messages and screams like a fucking child. A user named Jose and Devin blocked him on social media for breaking promises. I see why he is meant to be blocked. Moving on. Even though Aubrey Cox isn't better herself, but Dan is worst. So let me explain. He takes baby shows like they are a gift from God. I don't have a problem with baby shows, but WTF. He has a huge obsession with My Little Pony. He takes My Little Pony like it is a gift from God. Same with other baby shows. People like him creeps me the fuck out. He is also a hypocrite on a lot of things. He calls out people's actions, but what he did is even worse. As far as I know, I bet the users he called out didn't even doing anything. The people he called out probably got away from him because of his childish behavior. So a big middle finger to that motherfucker. He told the username Allison that he is gonna drink her piss, and told the minor to shove the middle finger of his private part. See, this is me being angry right now, because of what Dan Sobel did. I can't believe this bitch has to do these things to people, and tries to get away with this. Speaking of that, he did some heartless stuff like wishing people unhappy birthdays and all that stuff. And also, speaking of him being a hypocrite, he bashed people's opinions, by saying start hating this and that and start liking this and that. I listened to all the voice messages in the video that the user posted, and trust me, he is really playing the victim card. I can't believe another user that is becoming a Jonah Campbell 2.0 in AEDP 445 2.0. Sorry for bringing up a dead topic, user. Moving on.
When will motherfuckers wake up and smell the coffee?
So, I was told what I saw. Dan Sobel was on a Google Meet, and he showed himself naked in front of a bunch of people, and people exposed him. And speaking of him being a pedo, he said that he doesn't give a fuck if that 16-year-old a minor, by saying that he can shove that middle finger in this private part. Even though I said it the first time, and not to mention, he said the N-word to a user, and admitted his wrongdoings. If you are not mixed or black like myself, shut the fuck up and touch grass, nigga. Yes, I said it. I can't stand a motherfucker that goes his way into doing something that he feels comfortable doing, by showing himself naked, and also acting like a child. Even a YouTuber's dad had told him to leave that user alone, before he calls the cops on Dan. Dan is really bad news. God damn. This is very scary to the point that you got to call the police on this piece of shit. It is a motherfucking shame. Matter of fact, in the comments, I want you guys to tell me more information about Dan and I will pin your comment. So a big middle finger to this idiot. That is all I gotta say for right now. This is JQ the Sonic Animator 2K6 here, signing off. Bye.